Hey guys, how you doing? I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late, but my sister called and somebody else texted and I had to answer it. Um, and then my my YouTube live is not don't want to do right for me, but and I look way too up close and personal in YouTube land. Let me see if I can move some cameras around. I don't know. So I'm trying to go live with 3 cameras this time. Um, Facebook, I hope you guys can see me. For some reason, I do have on my ring light, but I just look like I'm in the shadows or something. So, and then, like I said, YouTube, I look like I'm like, bam. Lord have mercy. I probably need to get me a couple of the tall stands. But how y'all doing tonight? Hope everything's all right. Hope everybody had a good Easter. Let me make sure I can see my comments when they come in. And when people come in, I can kind of wave at them. I don't know. I don't know if this ring light is doing it. Facebook, can y'all see me okay? This ring light, Lord. And the ring light is hot. Well, let me get my shoes off. As you see, I'm in the comfort of my bed again. Like I said, my niece and her kids was over for a couple of days. And just hadn't felt like I got all the covers off the bed, but I haven't washed them yet, and the toys and all that sort of thing. Because y'all know I'm usually in my spare bedroom because I have my desk and all that. Well, not my office desk, but I have a little table in there that I do my little thing on there. Anywho, child, y'all ain't come to hear all that. So I had went live earlier and asked you guys to put on your thinking caps and let me know what type of side hustles you have been thinking about that you may want me to talk about, that you maybe want me to get some information on, do some research on, besides the side hustles and the work from home places that I have in my book. Thank you guys from earlier. A couple of people went ahead and grabbed my book while I was on live earlier. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, but I do have a work from home and side hustle book. If you click the link in my bio, you will see that. For you guys on YouTube, you'll have to either come to my Facebook or my Instagram, which is Tanya Gemini. Well, Instagram is Tanya Gemini 1. And click the link in my bio if you would like to get that book. It's now on sale. It has over 200 work from home companies that allow you to work from home. And it also has some side hustles in there. As well as it kind of breaks down some companies that will give you equipment, or some companies that you don't have to be on the phone for, and things like that. Because I know a lot of people have been saying, they were looking for a part-time job, a part-time work from home job, but they don't necessarily want to be on the phones. So I do have a couple of companies on there in the book where you don't have to be on the phone. It's a lot of transcription companies. It's a lot of survey companies. So you can, or data entry companies. Also, last week I did a reel. Did I do a reel or did I do a live? No, I did a live 2 weeks ago and gave you guys 5 companies that you don't have to be on the phone for, 5 companies that give you equipment, and 5 companies that are good for beginners, for first timers. So if you never worked from home before, you want to make sure that you have all the right equipment. I talked about that too, that you want to make sure you have all the right equipment. Binary option trade. I'm not sure who you are. Was there a request to join my live? I don't know. But what I do, since someone is asking to send a request to join my live, I do want to get with some of you guys that are working a side hustle that's making you some money and would like to come on and let me interview you. Let me ask you questions. You can tell us how it's working out for you. I was looking into some people like hairstylists. I'm trying to get my cousin on. A friend of mine just placed a vending machine. I'm gonna ask him to come on. I have another friend that does bus tours. Richard, I know you out there listening. I want to try and get him on. I've taken a couple of bus trips. Is it one bus trip or two bus trips? I can't remember if I've taken one or two bus trips from him, but that is actually a nice side hustle. If you're into traveling or like to take bus trips, want to get your friends and family together to take a trip or whatever, you can actually, you don't have to be the travel agent, but you can be the person that can put stuff together, and then your travel is free. Did y'all know that? You can travel for free on the different bus trips or cruises or anything like that, or get a very deep discount if you're the one that brings your friends and family together to come up with that package. So y'all can go wherever. Like I said, a friend of mine does bus trips. He puts a lot of, well, especially before the pandemic came, he puts a lot of bus trips together. He could do a bus trip to the casino, bus trip to MGM, well, which is a casino. Do a riverboat casino cruise. He do a lot of bus trips to different casinos. So he go to the casinos in the mountains. He go to the casinos in New Jersey. Goes to casinos in DC and Maryland. I did a riverboat cruise with him. That was a casino. It was a casino riverboat cruise, which I really enjoyed. That we had a great time on the way down there. It was only, let's see, how far was it? Because we went from North Carolina to South Carolina, and I cannot remember the exact city we went to, but it only took us, let's see, it takes about an hour and a half to get to the border. So it might have been 2 hours. I think it might have been 2 hours, but he made it so much fun. He had drinks and snacks on the bus. He played music, so we all was partying and just having a good time. He made it very, very fun. We had a great time. And I don't know how much money he makes off of that, but that is a great side hustle because not only do you make money, but your trip is free. Like this cruise that I'm going on next month, my cousin is actually putting it together, but she's not the travel agent. She just told the travel agent she wanted to put this together for her family. So I think if you get a certain amount of people, hey, I think if you get a certain amount of people, they will not only do a deal, but I think you might get to get your travel for free. I think she might have got her travel for free, or either at a very, very deeply discount. So that's a way that you could travel for free as a side hustle. You could travel for free and make some money. So that is actually it's fun. That's very fun. And the my friend that does a lot of the bus trips, he loves it. And he has a good time. He gets the people together. He shouts it out on Facebook and stuff, and puts his flyers together and all that kind of stuff. And he always has a packed bus, always, because people just like a little getaway. It's just a little weekend getaway, or for the day. Just without, hey there. Because the riverboat cruise, casino cruise, was actually just a day trip. It was a turnaround trip. So I think we left about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and it took us about 2 hours to get down there. So once we got on the boat, we got our we had like a little voucher where we could get some tokens or whatever, and then we had a voucher to get food. So we got on there, we got our food, got some drinks. It was my sister's birthday, so we was partying it up, and we just had a great time. I think we stayed on the boat for about probably a good 4 hours, maybe longer, and then we came back. I remember it being nighttime when we came back, but it was still kind of daylight when we left from there going into. I think we kind of came back. I think we left at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we got back about 8 o'clock at night. So it was a day trip, and it was nice. It was fun. It was a nice Saturday. We all had a good time. He packed the bus. So like I said, I don't know how much he got paid, but of course, we all had to pay a fee to get on the bus for the riverboat cruise. But he puts a lot of those on, and that's his side hustle. So not only does he make money from it, but he also gets to go to these things for free. So that's a side hustle that you could think about that you probably hadn't thought about. You've probably been on some of these bus trips, so because I love a bus trip. I do them all the time. I used to do them all the time. I've taken a bus trip to back in the day when I was probably in my 30s. My neighbor, she had retired and she started doing bus trips. And she would do the weekend getaways. So that's how I got to see Fantasia on Broadway in the color purple. She put a bus trip together. So she got the bus, she booked the hotel rooms and all that kind of stuff. And me and my mom actually went on that, and it was very nice. We left late Friday night. Was it late Friday night or early Friday morning? No. It was just Saturday and came back Sunday. It was a turnaround trip. They love turnaround. These are what they do. They do turnaround trips. So we left early Saturday morning to New York. We checked in. We ate lunch, and then we went to see the play that evening. We went to eat again, and then Sunday morning we went and had brunch, and then we left to come back. It was real nice. So you should actually think about that as a side hustle if you're a person who likes to travel and just have a good time or don't really have anything to do on the weekends like that. Do it one weekend a month. That can be your time to go out and enjoy yourself with family and friends and also get paid. So I just thought about that off the top of my head. I forgot all about that. That is actually a great side hustle for someone. Um, so I'm gonna try and bring him on one day. I do a lot of lives with him. You may have seen him, Richard. He always has me on some of his lives. So it's time for him to return the favor and do one of my lives. Um, and I also want to get some other people on the live to talk about different side hustles. Like I said, a friend of mine just um, got his first vending machine like maybe a month ago. So I was gonna have him come on and talk about vending machines because vending machines is a great semi-passive income. I won't say it's totally passive, even though people put vending machines in the passive category. I call it semi-passive because to me, passive is something that you can set one time and then never really have to do anything with. Like for instance, digital products. Like with my digital products, I create them, I put them on a platform, and I don't have to do anything else with them. I create it one time, and I don't have to do anything with them, and they sell. So to me, vending machines are like semi passive because you have to go and refill your machine. You have to go and collect your money. You have to go to the store, to Sam's or to Costco or wherever, or these warehouses, wherever you get your snacks and sodas from. You have to go there, buy the products, take the products to the vending machines, switch out products, refill products, collect your money. Now, even though you may only do that once a week or every 2 weeks, it's not really hard. It's not really that difficult. If you're working a 9 to 5, you can just get off of work and go take care of that or take care of it on the weekend. If you can get into the facility of where your vending machines, if you can get into the facility on the weekend, you can just do that on the weekend. So it's not hard. It's not a lot of work. And it's almost like a set it and forget it, but you can't really forget it. And it's semi-passive because you don't have to be there to take the money. You don't have to be there to sell anything. It's just going to automatically sell for you. So that's the beauty of having a vending machine. And vending machines can be very lucrative, especially when you have multiple vending machines. And you can actually do a vending machine business with business credit. You can, if you get a Sam's, Sam's has a business card, a business club card. So you can get a business card from Sam's. Go to Sam's and get all your sodas and snacks so you can refill your vending machines. And then that way, you use your card to get the product. You don't have to pay at the time that you get the product. You make your sales to pay the card. And that's how you keep building your business credit. So that's a great way to build your business credit. Now, in order to get that Sam's card, though, your business has to be structured correctly. You have to have an LLC or S corp C corp partnership. I don't suggest a sole proprietorship, just because of the liability. You have to have your EIN number. You may want to get your DUNS number. You want to have an actual business address. Oh, and y'all already know I got 3 phones going. So if y'all see me looking this way and that way, that's why. I'm trying to talk to each one. Um, you have to have a business address. You need a business phone number. Um, what else? You have to have a business bank account. You have to have all this, and then you have to start building what we call net 30s, which is building these smaller accounts and getting an invoice for the products that you get, so you can build your business credit score up, because you want your business credit score to be at least an 80 on Dun and Bradstreet, um, at least 75. Yeah, about a 75, I would say, on Experian, Equifax, about a 400 or whatever. But Sam's mainly look at Dun and Bradstreet. So you want to make sure you have an 80. I'm not gonna say the other word, the PAYDEX score, because they just trademarked it, and people are getting in trouble just for saying the word. People have to go back and take the word out of all their material that they already have. So I'm just gonna say the Dun and Bradstreet business credit score. You want to have at least an 80. Um, Also, a lot of Sam's workers do not know about the business credit card. They don't train them. Um, they, if you don't know what you're doing, they will have you go in and fill out a personal credit card, and that's not what you want to do, because we're not going to PG anything with that Sam's card. It's going to be on your business only, using only your EIN number. You do not have to use your social security number to get a Sam's business card. Now, you do have to be a Sam's member first. And when you go in, you want to make sure you have all of your information with you. And most of the time, well, I think probably all of the time, the customer service person is going to fill out the application for you. But you can look over their shoulder, tell them that you want to see exactly what they're doing, exactly what they're putting in, because you want to make sure that it is filled out correctly. You want to make sure that they are using the correct application. You want to make sure it is the business application. Okay? You are not to put down your social security number. You do not have to use your personal address. Everything is going to be strictly business. Okay? Once you get that information and get qualified or approved for a Sam's card, I should say, there are a lot of different businesses that you can start with that Sam's Club card, and vending machine business is one of them, because having that card can get you the products that you need without having to pay money out of your pocket. This is how, oh my God, this is how, Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody just got me all this combobulated on Facebook. You know, one of them scammer people up here talking about, will you marry me? Come on now. Goodbye. Bye bye. But you can, a lot of times we're bootstrapping our businesses, which means we are taking money out of our personal account, out of our savings account, out of our checking account, to be able to run our businesses, to get the inventory and things that we need for our businesses. But if you have business credit, the beauty of having business credit is that you can run these businesses without any money out of your pocket. You can use your Sam's business card to go and get your inventory to refill your vending machines. And then you don't have to worry about paying Sam's for what, 30 days? Or no, I'm sorry. Sam's is like an actual business credit card. So they'll have a set payment for you. So you can go and get all your inventory from Sam's, your snacks, your sodas, and things like that, and go fill your vending machines. And once you collect your money, you just pay on your business credit card. And you want to make sure you pay it before the due date. Don't pay it on time. This is how you can build your business credit up faster. You want to pay it early. And then when you have net 30s, of course you have to when you have your net 30s, of course you have to. I'm sorry, y'all. This guy is distracting me. I wish I could block him while I'm on here, but I can't. Please go away. Bye. Um, um, with your net 30s, you have to pay them in full. But the trick to increasing your business credit and getting your business credit scores faster is by paying them early. But you don't want to pay them too early. There's a trick to doing this. So let's say you purchase your product on the 1st, right? You're going to get an invoice that you have to pay in 30 days. But instead of waiting the 30 days, pay for your product on like the 15th or the 16th. And then 3 or 4 days later, you're going to purchase something else. Repeat the cycle. Pay it off in like 2 weeks. Purchase something else. Pay it off in 2 weeks. Because most companies, most net accounts will not report to the business credit bureaus until you make about maybe 3 transactions with them. So that's how you can get 3 transactions with them within 45 days. So you can start building your business credit up in less than 45 days. And when you do about 2 or 3 of them, I say 3 to 4 of them at the same time, you should be able to populate that DMB score within 45 days. That's going to help you get that Sam's credit card. That's going to help you get a vehicle in your business name as well. So vending machines is a great side hustle that you can do with business credit. Another side hustle that people may not think about is photography. If you are good at photography, you can go out and take these pictures and put them up on these platforms where people can come in and purchase your photography or use your photography. And every time your photography is used, you get money. Or you can take your photography and do create a POD company, print on demand. Take your photography and put it on a t-shirt or a hat or a bag or a shower curtain set. Photography is a great side hustle. Do weddings on the weekends. Do birthdays. People have events. So put your services out there that you do photography, that you take pictures. Oh, I'm paused on Instagram. Sorry about that, Instagram. For some reason, it said something about my connection. But put out your services that you do photography. I found for my, no, it wasn't my 40th. For my daughter's 16th birthday, this guy was putting his service. He was a student. He was in film school. So he did videography and photography. He posted his services on bulletin boards everywhere, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I need somebody. I want somebody to videotape it. So I called him, and he did video. He did photography. Him and his partner, they came and they videotaped the whole birthday party. He put it on a DVD for me. I mean, it was nice. He put music behind it. Actually, it was my daughter's music that he put behind it. It was really nice. And he worked a regular job, but he was also in school for film and photography, and he had his side hustle because this is how he was getting experience. This is how he was learning and growing his business. So think about things that you like to do or know how to do and start them off as a side hustle. It is so easy to start a side hustle. And then when you start making money, then you can turn it into a real legitimate business and start building your business credit. A lot of people think they either don't have the time or have the money to start a side hustle or to start a business. Well, if you don't have that and you say, well, Tanya, I'm already living paycheck to paycheck with my 9 to 5, I got you covered. You may not want to hear it, but I tell this a lot to my budgeting clients when they come to me for me to do their budget. If you don't know, please follow me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel called Tanya Gemini, and I do a lot of budgeting. So I show my cash envelopes, I show how I budget, I do savings challenges and things like that. So check me out. I'm going to start doing I'm going to start moving over more of my Money Mondays over there. And I'm also going to start talking about work from home jobs and side hustles. So one of the main things, one of the number one things that I tell my clients is that you're living beyond your means. If you want to be able to have this and also to get out of debt, you need more income. And if they say, well, I don't have the money to start a business, because I talked to them about starting a business. I don't have the money to start a business. Okay. I don't know what side hustle I can do. Okay. When in the meantime, girl, go get you a work from home job. Because I say I always tell them work from home because number one, you're already tired from your first job. So if you are out at the office, you don't want to have to drive to another job. You're ready to come home. You're ready to settle down. You're ready to cook, eat, and chill for a little bit. So find your work from home job to start making some extra money to help you until you can think about what side hustle you want to do, or until you can save up the money to start your business. And you let your part-time job, your part-time work from home job help you with your business, start your business, build your business credit up, because you're going to need money. I don't care what nobody tells you. You need money to start a business. No doubt about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care what nobody tell you. You need money to start a business. Even if it's just creating your LLC, you're going to have to pay the state. You have to pay the state registration fee. And if you're building your credit, you're going to have to buy those products. Hopefully you get products and you're turning around and making a profit so you can pay it back. Or if you actually need the products for your business or on a personal level or whatever, and you're doing it just to build up the business credit, you're going to need the money to do that. So I don't care what you heard, what somebody told you, whatever. You need money to start a business. Now you can start a side hustle without any money. You definitely can do that. If you have a car, what's the easiest thing to start with your car? You can drive for Uber. Okay, I don't want any people in my car. Okay, drive for Uber Eats or DoorDash. Oh, well, I don't feel like I don't want the smells of food in my car. Okay, do Instacart. Instacart, you go and pick the groceries up from the grocery store or Walmart or Target or whatever. Put them in your car, go to the person's place, drop them off at the door. That's it. If you have a vehicle, there is no reason for you to be broke. None. None. I'm trying to tell you. There is no excuse. Because if you have the excuse of, I don't want people in my car, I just solved that by saying, do DoorDash or Uber Eats. Okay, well, I don't want the smell of food in my car. Okay, I just solved that by saying, do Instacart. You can do that. Or do, what's the, oh my gosh, what's the app called? It's not Hopper. Hopper is the app for finding travel. TaskRabbit. Do TaskRabbit. TaskRabbit has stuff on there where somebody might want you to pick up their stuff at the cleaners, pick up their prescription, or whatever. You're picking up stuff for people. Or if you don't want to do that either, A lot of these cities have the electric scooters. Did you know that just regular people charge those scooters? You can go and pick up scooter. You can call the company that has the scooters and ask them for a charger. Now, I don't know if they charge for it or not, but they'll tell you the details, and I don't know how much it is. Tell them you want to charge the scooters and you want a charger. You get a charger from them. You go around town picking up all the scooters that you can fit in your car, in your vehicle, in your truck, or whatever you have. Round them all up, take them home, charge them up, drop them off. You don't even have to deal with anybody. How simple is that? That is an easy side hustle you can do with your vehicle. Easy. Make a little change. There is no reason why you should be broke if you have a car. And if you have a truck, oh my God, there's definitely no reason you should be broke if you have a truck. Truck, you can do hauling services. You can do clean out services. You can do yard work. You can do what's it called? Moving services. You can contract out with some of these furniture places that don't have a delivery service and say, hey, I'll deliver your furniture. That's how I got my furniture. The places I got my furniture from, they don't have an in-house delivery service. So they had contracts with several different people that would deliver their furniture and set the furniture up. And they would get the fee for it. So, like I said, if you have a vehicle, there are too many side hustles you can be out here doing. There is no reason you should be broke. And that will help you start working on that debt, whether it's student loan debt, credit card debt, paying off your car, paying off your home. Because let me tell you something. When it comes to buying a home or buying a car, you do not, and I repeat, you do not want to take as long as the term that they give you to pay it off. And the reason why is because they're charging you all that interest. So you're going to pay all the interest if you take all 30 years to pay off your house. If you take all 4 or 5 years to pay off your car, you are going to be charged with a whole lot of interest. So even if you work a side hustle or a part-time work from home job just to pay those off, that's fine. A lot of people don't want to be entrepreneurs, and that's fine. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It is not. It is a hard road to go, and you have to stick to it, stay in it, stay consistent. It's going to be some good days. It's going to be some bad days. So entrepreneurship is not for everybody, and that's okay. Some people like knowing that they are going to get a paycheck every week, every 2 weeks, every month, whatever the case may be on how you get paid. Some people like knowing that they are definitely getting a paycheck. Because as an entrepreneur, you don't know if you're getting paid or not. You don't know when you're going to get paid. You don't know when your money is coming in. So trust me, I understand entrepreneurship is not for everybody. But if you don't want to go outside of your home to work another job or even work your 9 to 5, there are a lot of full-time companies that hire people to work from home. And I have over 200 companies in my book and side hustles that you can do from home. It is on sale, and if you click the link in my bio, you'll see where it says work from home and side hustle book. YouTube, you will have to go to my Instagram or my Facebook, so you can click the link in my bio to purchase the book. But there are lots and lots and lots and lots of companies that you can work from home. If you're tired of driving to the office, or if you've been working from home all this time with your company and now they're saying, oh, the panorama is over, y'all need to come into the office, but you're like, oh, no, it's not. I'm not getting ready to be around all those people. Let me find me a work from home job real quick. I got you covered. There's work from home jobs in there where they will give you the equipment. There's work from home jobs on that list that you can work without having to be on the phones. Because I know a lot of people say, well, I don't want to be on the phones. I don't want to be talking all day. Or either they already have a full-time job that they talk on all day and they don't want to do that as a part-time job. There are lots of jobs on there. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, Sean. There are lots of jobs on there where you don't have to talk on the phone. There are transcription jobs. There are data entry jobs. There are survey jobs. So it's things on there. There's also this is one. This is, let me tell y'all. I'm getting ready to break. I mean, it still has something to do with it, but this was the craziest side hustle that I have found for me. It's the craziest side hustle I have found. And I'm trying to remember, how did I find this side hustle? I was back in the day they used to have like these penny savers, these little what would you call them? Job finders, penny savers, where they list, they had the classifieds in there. They had where you can find rentals and things like that. You remember? Yeah, you remember, Sean? Yep. Look, we telling our age now. The penny savers back in the days. I was I don't know what I was looking for in that, child. I was probably either looking for a job or trying to find somewhere to rent or something like that. But I just like getting them because they were free. And I think they came out like every Tuesday or Wednesday. So I would just be looking through it, flipping through it. So I came across these jobs, and one of them said they need someone to take some pictures of some cars. I thought, that's interesting. That's where you had to look back in the, yes, we didn't have online. Like I tried to tell them earlier, we didn't have all this internet stuff. We had to look in the newspapers. We had to actually do some work. Things weren't as easy. And I had came across it, and so I called the company, and I was like, I saw your ad in the paper and I'm interested. And they were like, yes, they were a bonding company. And they did, what did they do? I think they offered financing to different car companies and insurance companies or something like that. So they said they just needed someone to go and make sure it's a legitimate business by taking pictures. Not legitimate business, making sure their business information was secure. So they need someone to take pictures of the outside and the inside and the file cabinet that they held their secured documents in, and have the manager sign off on it. I'm like, oh. I said, well, how much do y'all pay? They said we pay anywhere between about $30 to $50 per project. And I was like, okay, sounds interesting. I said, I'll give it a try. He said, okay, well, send me your email address, and anytime we get something, we'll email you. I said, okay, cool. So the next week, he emailed me and say, hey, I have a location at such. He gave me the name, the address, and all this. And he said, we need it within 2 days. Are you able to do it? I said, okay, sure. Child, all I had to do was go, and I did a lot of car lots. Most of them, I think 95% of what I did was for car lots. So it was car lots like around the way and stuff. So I went to the car lot. They said we just need a picture of the outside, a picture of the business side, a picture of the inside, and a picture of the wherever they hold their secured documents, and get the manager sign off on it. Child, I went down like boom, 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 boom. Here you go. Can you sign right here? Thank you. Goodbye. 10 minutes. I was there for 10 minutes. I emailed them the pictures. I emailed them the document they signed on. And how long did it take me to get a check? Because like I said, this was back in the day. They mailed me a check. This was back in the day. They mailed me a check. I'm like, say what now? Oh yeah, I can do this all the time. So I was like, give me all you got in my location. I was doing them after work. Most times was a 2-day turnaround time. So I would do them after work. I would have to call them and say, hey, this is Tanya with such. I want to come by. They already knew I was coming. They already knew I was calling. They already knew what it was. So it wasn't like it was any kind of cold calling or anything like that. I was like, hey, I'm trying to come take the pictures or whatever. Is 5:30, 6 o'clock good for you? Like I said, most of them were car lots. So the car lots would be open till like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I could do them after work. The insurance companies were a little different. Not what the insurance companies or what they mortgage companies. I think they were mortgage companies. Good job. Talk to you a bit later. Keep doing your thing and see you soon. Okay, Amanda, I know you're getting ready for your live, and I'm getting ready to wrap this up so I can come and support you on your live. But that was like the easiest, strangest side hustle that I had ever done. And I was getting a check in every week. Every week. I'm getting checks. And he was like if he knew he would have 2 jobs for me, he would ask, do he want me to hold it and wait until I finish the jobs to get one check, or do you want me to, give you a check every time you did something? I said, you can just do it per week. Everything that I did that week, just send me a check. So he was like, okay. I had checks coming in every week, y'all. Every week, y'all. I was even doing them on my lunch break. I had an hour lunch break. I would tell the business I was going to come anywhere between 12 and 2. I would go and grab me something to eat in the car on the way to the place, or I would either go to the place first and stop and get me something to eat on the way back and eat in the car before I got to work. So I done made $50 on my lunch break for 10 minutes worth of work. It might have took me maybe 15 minutes to drive there. 10 minutes worth of work. 15 minutes to drive back. Can't beat that. So I want y'all to get out here and think about those side hustles. I want y'all to think about these work from home positions. That's where you had it. Yep. Hey, Miss Yacht. Haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks for joining. But yeah, there are so many side hustles that you can do, and I forgot what the company was called. The link is in so the link to my work from home and side hustle book is in my bio. So if you're on YouTube, you'll have to go to my Instagram bio, which is Tanya Gemini 1, or go to my Facebook bio, which is Tanya Gemini. I haven't figured out how I can put my link. I don't think there's a place I can put my link in my about info on YouTube. I'm gonna have to check that out to be sure. But yeah, you can get my link is in my bio on my Instagram and on my Facebook. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. But I do have the name of that company in that book. I can't remember the name of the company offhand. Gosh, what was the name of that company? It was about 3 companies, y'all. And I had signed on with 2 of them. One of them, they didn't turn me down. You're welcome, Amanda. They didn't turn me down. They didn't have anything in my area, because a lot of them are like location specific. But other companies that do that are insurance companies. I find out insurance companies will do the same thing. Sometimes they contract people out to go take pictures of the incidents. Like you go take pictures of the cars, or go take pictures of the home and things like that. So those are little side hustles that you probably hadn't even thought about, that are easy peasy, in, out. Get her done. So I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna start my Money Mondays back. And I'm gonna try and bring on some people that are doing some of these side hustles so that they can give you some information, tell you the pros and cons, the do's and don'ts, tell you if it's worth it or not. I'm sure it's worth it if they're doing it. What are you looking? What are you looking about? What's the subject? Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, I was talking about work from home jobs and side hustles. And like I said, you guys can pick up my work from home and side hustle book. Click the link in my bio. It's on sale now. I'm going to try and bring you more. Y'all know I've been doing the reels, showing you guys some different work from home jobs. I'm going to keep doing those. A lot of people are liking those. So I'm going to keep doing those um, and just bring y'all some more information about work from home jobs and side hustles. So until then, I will see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, let's talk soon. So thanks YouTube for I'm gonna do a Facebook first. Okay, we can talk. Yep, you're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna close out Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for watching. I'm gonna close out Instagram. Instagram, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to close out YouTube. Thank you, my YouTube fans. No, I'm not gonna call y'all fans. Why did I call y'all fans? I'm sorry. I meant to say friends. My YouTube buddies, my YouTube friends. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you.